Hey everybody, it's Christy, the CEO and founder of Meow Cat Cafe. It's been a while since our last foster update video, so today I thought I would just sit down and introduce you guys to my new fosters. The reason why we haven't filmed a foster update video in so long was because I was moving and the new foster room wasn't set up yet. So I just wasn't ready to take in new fosters at that time. But in our last video, redecorating our foster room, you can see that we finally got this foster room all set up, and I really like how it turned out. There's a couple of decorative pieces like plants and paintings that I still want to add in the room just to liven it up a little bit. If you guys want to see an updated redecorating foster room video once everything is finalized, then just let me know in the comments below and I'd be happy to film that for you. So I actually got two fosters this time. They're two 5-week-old brothers, and they were found in a KFC parking lot where there's this huge colony of outdoor cats. The shelter that we've been working with, A Cat's Life Rescue, has been working really hard to go out there and trap and neuter as many cats as possible. In doing so, they're preventing the population of these outdoor cats from growing, and they're also preventing vulnerable kittens like these guys from being born out in the streets. Okay, so I've kept you guys waiting long enough. Are you guys ready to meet these new kittens? So this is kitten number 1. He is a black and white domestic short hair, and my favorite part about him is this little freckle on his nose. Can you see that? I know! Don't you have the cutest little freckle on your nose? No? He's unamused. And this is kitten number 2. He is all black. He's also domestic short hair, and I love his big pointy ears. He looks like a little bat, which is perfect for Halloween coming up. So I've only had these kittens for 2 days, and they're both pretty shy, so it's been a little bit hard to assess their personalities. But from what I've seen so far, this black and white one is a little bit more skeptical of humans. When I first brought them home, I put them both underneath of this little hidey hole right here, and he was actually the one that was a little bit more reluctant to come out and explore. Because he seems to be the one that needs a little bit more socialization, I'll be holding him for the rest of the video. That way he gets used to me holding him and gets used to me talking around him. His brother, the all black kitten, is underneath the hidey hole right now, and he doesn't seem to mind coming out and exploring more often. He's a little bit more receptive to human touch, and so he, although is still shy, needs less socialization than his brother here. So the main thing with these kittens is just to socialize them and try to get them to be less skittish around me and other people. In a future video, I'll be going over everything I'm doing to get them to that point, so stay tuned for that video. Look at his little feet. Look at his little feet. Look at the beans. The beans. Do you have the beans? Oh my gosh, you're so sleepy. So sleepy. So when these little boys were found, they weren't in the best shape. They didn't have the best appetite, they were having a little bit of soft stool, and they were showing signs of an upper respiratory infection, or what we call a URI. We've talked about URIs in the past, but essentially URIs are super contagious from cat to cat, and you can kind of think of it as like a little kitty cold. In older cats with a more established immune system, they can more easily get over URIs with just a short course of antibiotics. In little guys like these, their immune systems are not as developed, and so you just have to monitor and make sure that you're constantly checking that their signs aren't getting worse, they're not showing any inappetence or any extreme lethargy. Currently, we're still treating these guys for their URI. They're getting an antibiotic once a day, and they're not really tolerating the treatment, but it's okay. I kind of just wrap them up in the burrito really tight and inject the medication in their mouth, and they hate it, but it's something that needs to be done. So this little guy has a little bit of worse symptoms than his brother. You can see he has a little bit of nasal and ocular discharge, and I try to wipe that every day, but he does sneeze more than his brother does. So basically I just make sure to monitor them both very closely, but specifically I try to focus on him a little bit more, and I make sure I wipe all those crusties off his eye every morning. But of course, no matter how much I wipe, they always come back. This guy, he sneezes also, but it's less frequent and he has less discharge on his eyes and nose. You guys probably have noticed that throughout the video I haven't been calling them by any specific names, and that's because I need your help. Usually when I get foster kittens, me and my friends will sit around and start spitting out different names, maybe even different like foster litter themes. But I also want to hear your opinions too. What do you guys think would be good names for these two boys? If you have any good suggestions, just leave it in the comments below, and who knows, maybe you'll be the person that names my new foster kittens. Yes! Do you want a new name? Since they were found near a KFC, I was thinking of naming something kind of related to that. Some of the ideas that my roommates and I came up with were chicken and biscuit, biscuit and gravy, original and extra crispy. Do you hear my stomach growling? The possibilities are endless, so I'm just really excited to hear your suggestions, and we'll be announcing their new names on our Instagram at MeowCatCafe. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope it was informative for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our newsletter so you can stay updated on everything that's happening at Meow Cat Cafe. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye! Say bye!